This is the kitchen.
Yeah.
This is the living room.
Oh yeah.
I don't want no talking when I'm talking. I want no talk. I want no talking when I'm talking.
Hi. Hola. Welcome to Spain. Hello, it's your girl Witness, and this is day 2, and we have moved to the new accommodation. Actually, on the first day we stayed in town, like in the city center, but on the next day we woke up and we had breakfast, and then we moved to this beautiful national park here in Valencia. It's 30 minutes drive by bus, and we had a very good time here, as you watched on the introduction video. And this place was very beautiful. We lived close to the beach, Mediterranean Sea, so it was really beautiful and wonderful experience for me. Actually, I have never been to Mediterranean before, so this was my first time, so I was very happy to be here. And as you see, this is our accommodation. We had like dormitory, so we had roommates, and so we had a lot of fun. Actually, we learned so many things about environment, about how to reuse plastic bottles. We had interactive discussions, we have presentation, so we had so much fun. And let me take to the beach before going to our sessions.
Like to connect people from different backgrounds and to know like it's also about the environment, so to know the environmental conditions of other countries and to make awareness about that.
That's correct. That's another information. What else?
We are centered in a natural space surrounded by nature to be more connected to it. And to learn about the park and everything.
Yeah. We're going to learn something more local.
Okay, he was saying that before there were like thousands of those trees, and during the 50s they decided to plant pines. So pines actually is not a local variety from here. They didn't grow like spontaneously. They planted before, and it's something actually weird because we live here, we think that pines is from here. Whenever we come here, we say, it's not pines, it's so good, reminds me this area. So actually it's something that I'm learning right now, that it's not a variety from here, so they just planted. And he says that recently they started to replant again. That before this date, before 1916, humans, as they thought to do something good, so they were basically planting foreigner plants on the mobile dunes in order to protect the area. They were planting like bigger plants in order to block the sea action, okay, to prevent the waves to come and eat basically the sand and all the local fauna and flora and environment. But he's saying that it was actually a bad action, because what foreigners are doing, foreigners, plants and the ecosystem, they're basically destroying the local one. So the local species, both animals and plants, are suffering from that action. But still, it's not that bad, because it's been like almost 40 years that they are working on that, and they actually are moving those foreigner plants. Okay, they are trying to remove all of them, planting the local ones. Okay, so that's a good thing, but he's saying that still we can do something more. We don't have a lot of people doing that, working on that. Only when I have volunteers, people, I can do that. So it's on progress. And also the other aspect, the second aspect that he thinks we can improve is we have Albufera Lake that I'll show you on Thursday afternoon. There's a big lake in the inner part. We are like in a land in between a lake and the sea, okay? So that lake, he says that we can throw like clear water, because the water that it's inside the lake, it's just residues waters of agricultural works, basically, because all in the surrounding area of the lake there are rice fields. That's why Bahia is from here, because they have a lot of rice fields. Okay, it's the let's say the biggest cultivation here, the rice one, but of course we have a lot of stuff. Okay.
Alright, so I have mixed different activities that we did during the week on this video and on the next video that I'll put. So this is not on the first day. So the first day it was just introduction and getting to know each other's name, where we come from. So at this point we know each other's name and where we come from. So, and we had secret friends. Actually, everybody had to pick a secret friend. So, and you write a note, a gift to a secret friend, and we get to know our secret friends at the end of the day. Though I figured out my secret friend very early, and he figured out too. So yes, and at this point you're going up here out to see the plant that he was narrating.
Cubierto de mar. Es de aquí, es la planta típica de aquí, Ericium flavenae. Pero
wildlife and also endangered animals. This is the Mediterranean turtle. it is. I was asking. I don't know if you differentiate in turtle or tortoise. This is tortoise. Actually, this is a terrestrial tortoise.
Yeah.
It's called Testudo hermani. That's the scientific name, and they are on a recovery program. It is a species which is endangered under extinction in Valencian community because there are right now there are only 2 populations in the whole community. It was an animal that was that disappeared several centuries ago. We have only fossil records of its presence here in our territory, and because it is a species that is also used and kept as a pet in particular homes. It is now forbidden because it's a wildlife. It is also endangered under extinction, and we have this reproduction captivity breeding program, which is Juanma is the head of this program, and we have several also a radio tracking program. I don't know if you know what it is. Some of those animals.
You put some tracking here.
We're tagged with a radio transmitter and with a receiver. We were tracking its movement to see how this habitat that to check the suitability of the habitat for a reintroduction of a new population.
To understand where they go, for example.
When you begin a reintroduction program, you have to be sure the animals you are releasing, they will survive on wildlife. They have food, they have habitat, they can actually create a new population.
You are monitoring.
Yes.
Constantly. Okay.
So you have to do a first release and a strong monitoring of those individuals to check they are eating, they can breathe, and the habitat is good for them. And then you can say this is the check to know if you can release more individuals. And this was done the first years. It was successful. So since then we are releasing individuals during the whole period, but especially spring and autumn. They are good periods. Those animals, they winter. They winter in winter. It is.
Yeah.
Sí.
Yeah.
Yeah. They sleep in the winter. They stop the activity. How it is in English?
Hibernation.
Yeah. They hibernate in winter, but they also decrease a lot the activity in summer. It's so hot. So the best periods for them are spring
and autumn.
Now we are going to do also a monitoring of the population, the density, and we continue with the release. And you are very lucky because you are
Yeah.
with the release of the turtles. It's Juanma who is going to tell us which is the best place. Metemos un poquito más por... Over there, we look for a place.
Ahí, si bajáis a esta es la entrada de los hobbits, que te dije yo. ¿No recuerdas?
Qué chiquititos. ¿Crecen mucho más o son ya...?
No, estos son juveniles, todavía.
So how old are these?
Those are this year.
This year.
They were...
Beautiful tree.
Yeah, very beautiful. Looks like a house. I mean,
Yeah, you could do a house here.
yeah, sure. You can even sleep here. And... Hi.
Hey,
How are you? You look good.
good, good.
And, yeah.
Enjoying nature.
Yeah. Looks like a house. It's beautiful.
Yeah, look here. This is the kitchen.
Yeah.
This is the living room.
Oh yeah. This lady. Hey, you, Danish. Are you leaving me alone? Yeah. So we're putting the changes. Yeah, you can just. No, I think you can just put there. Here, yeah, where it can crawl. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how you adapt.
Yeah, it's keeping well.
Move your body, we want to see more.
Like learning.
Don't touch the chair, that's cheating.
Hands off, man.
Oh, it's funny.
It's the little country next to you.
Yeah, it's like
And ice skating are for those
The organization of the youth of Valencia tell us, all the organizations that we are part in the concept. So we try to take these ideas and proposals and issues on everything that the youth people have in Valencia. So we try to the government and to goals that the ONU and the whole countries want to achieve. So we wanted to focus in 4 big SDGs, like to have like a vision, and we wanted to work especially in health, wellness, weather action,